Today, I am seeing Oppenheimer on the Imax. I haven't stepped foot in an IMAX theater in, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years, close to that. And I haven't been in a regular theater since probably about a year before COVID. So it's been about 4 years since just being in a regular movie theater. So I'm a little bit excited. I got some time off and I'm gonna do the matinee, and this is a groundbreaking movie. One of the issues is I didn't even know about it till so today is July 20th or something like that. I didn't know even about this movie until a couple days ago when someone said something. I missed all the hype and trailers, and it's probably buried in video games or something. Anyways, before we go see it though, we gotta eat. But one more thing before we go in, just to kind of trip out a little bit of the IMAX experience, I guess you could say.
Setting fire to the atmosphere.
Well, why is Fermi still taking side bets on it?
Call it gallows humor.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Nothing in our research over 3 years supports that conclusion, except it's the most remote possibility.
Oh, what a great movie, man. Oppenheimer is definitely a huge recommendation. It's an awesome film. I went into that theater baked, but I should have brought edibles because about halfway through is when it really kind of picks up steam, and I had pretty much sobered out by then. I would say the movie's in 3 acts. The first act is kind of getting to know Oppenheimer, character development, what's going on with him, his wife. The second act is building the bomb. And everything that went into it, and actually the visualizations and blowing stuff up and all that stuff is in Act 2. And then Act 3 is where it could get confusing. That's where it's just a cross between time, so black and white and color, and then this is where you get more of the court case and stuff. But it's so well written that even though there's a ton of dialogue, it's still really good, and obviously one of the things it's getting a lot of attention for is the sound, and that really kind of grabs your attention and things like that. I know I'm not the only one to say this, but there was a little bit of a hype. I was hoping that they would show kind of the nuclear explosions of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But one of the issues is Christopher Nolan doesn't like to use special effects. He likes to keep them to minimal. So Japan wasn't really too happy when he asked if he could drop 2 nukes over there to make this movie. They kind of were like, dude, no, we don't want to deal with the cleanup and stuff like that again. And so they didn't drop it. What ended up happening is you get a point of view from the Americans, which you're kind of listening to it live on the radio as it happened, and as the president at the time is making like a live announcement and things like that. So that's what happened. So they only really kind of show one explosion. That's the test one. That's the one you see in the trailers and everyone's hyping about and all that stuff. But definitely a great movie. I recommend it. I might even see it a second time, either sober or on edibles. And Nolan made some deal where it'll be in theaters for 100 days, so we still have a couple more months to be able to see it. But definitely when it comes out, I'd probably own the DVD of it and things like that, like as part of my collection of like top 10s that I personally like. It's good, definitely. But hey, this is probably my very first movie review, but this was sort of an exception. But anyways, see it and have a good time. Bye.